Imagine waking up one day and having the entire world at your fingertips. Everyone you encounter knows you and loves you. Your closest friends are also your colleagues, employed only to make sure that you have everything that you could ever want. They are paid to keep you happy and know that their lives revolve entirely around you. You are the center of their universe, in the universe of thousands of people you've never even met. The biggest and most expensive brands in the world are begging you to work with them and paying you millions to post one photo in their apparel. You get fan mail every day from people begging you to sleep with them, telling you they'd do anything for you, and they mean it. And all because you can sing. That's what it's like being a celebrity. Doors open up to you that would normally be closed for other people. People treat you like a god just because you can do something slightly better than they can. But what would you do if you knew that you could do anything? What kind of person would you be? If you knew that you could commit any crime, hurt anyone, destroy any life, and not face the repercussions, would you do it? Just because you could? Or would you keep your morals and stay grounded in reality? We all like to think we would stay the same and not let the fame get to our heads. But how true is that? With the amount of stories like the one we are going to be going over today, the odds aren't in your favor. Welcome back to Dreading. Today we are going to talk about a man who, after achieving a level of fame that most of us will never know, went on to use that fame to abuse countless women and children, sometimes with their parents' consent and encouragement, all because no one wanted to tell him no. Today we will be talking about Ian Watkins. Upon researching Ian's early life, it is striking how absolutely ordinary it is. His life wasn't one of hardship or tragedy, he wasn't deeply abused or tormented growing up. In fact, it was quite the opposite. So much so that there are very few interviews or articles that mention his youth at all, even from before his crimes. Ian was born into an incredibly loving family, with a mother who adored him. His biological father, Ronald D.J. Watkins, passed away early in Ian's life. However, the loss of his father did little to damper Ian's upbringing. His mother met and married John Davies, a Baptist minister, who would raise Ian as his own. Their lives were comfortable, and Ian never knew struggle that he or anyone in his life attested to. He excelled in school, becoming an honor student and getting some of the highest marks in his class. He was also incredibly popular, specifically with women. His friend and bandmate, Mike Lewis, would go on to say how Ian was always surrounded by a posse of young girls, all vying for his affections, and how Ian seemed to know just what to say to get them wrapped around his fingers, something he witnessed from when they were young until he was charged with his crimes. Throughout his high school years, Ian became obsessed with the idea of becoming a famous musician. He loved rock, specifically the American punk rock scene. He would talk to his friends about the bands he was interested in, and how one day he too would be in a band that was big enough to break America and the world.